Have you ever passed by a building so silent, so forgotten, that it felt like it was watching you back? This is the story of the Ridgeway Asylum, a place that was meant to heal minds, but ended up becoming a prison of nightmares. And though it was shut down decades ago, what happened inside those walls never truly left. It began with three friends, Ali, Saad, and Fad. They were young, curious, and addicted to thrill. One cold December night, they decided to explore the asylum. Because they had heard the stories. The villagers nearby always warned, don't go after midnight. The patients still wander those halls. But for the boys, it was just a dare. They wanted to record it for their YouTube channel, thinking it would get them thousands of views. With flashlights and a camera, they crossed the rusted gates at 12:03 a.m. The asylum loomed in front of them, a massive building covered in ivy. Its windows shattered like broken eyes staring into the dark. As they entered, the air shifted. It wasn't just cold, it was heavy. The silence inside wasn't normal, it felt alive. Every footstep echoed like someone else was following them. The walls were stained with watermarks, and strange scratches ran across the paint, as if patients had clawed their way out. Fad laughed nervously. Bro, imagine if we actually see a ghost. But his voice cracked, betraying his fear. The first sign. They walked deeper inside. Suddenly, they heard footsteps at the end of the hallway. Slow. Heavy. Dragging. They froze. Ali whispered, shine the light. The flashlight beam stretched across the hallway, but no one was there. A door at the far end creaked open on its own. The camera caught it all. As they passed patient rooms, they found rusty bed frames, broken chairs, and chains hanging from the walls. The chains rattled, even though no one touched them. Then came the whispers. A woman's voice, soft but clear. Get out. The three looked at each other. Did you hear that? Saad whispered, his hands shaking. But the voice came again, louder this time. Get out. The camera picked it up. The boys weren't imagining it. They pushed into one of the larger rooms. What looked like a treatment ward. Rusty wheelchairs lined the wall. And in the center stood a single hospital bed with leather straps. Suddenly, the door slammed shut behind them. The flashlight flickered violently. And in that strobe-like flicker, they saw her. A woman in a long, torn white gown. Her skin was pale, her mouth twisted in a scream. And her eyes were pure black. She stood in the corner, staring. Then, with a voice that rattled their bones, she whispered, you shouldn't have come here. Panic erupted. They ran to the door, but it wouldn't open. The woman moved closer, her bare feet dragging across the floor. Saad banged the door with his shoulder until it broke free. The three bolted through the hallway. But the asylum felt endless. Doors slammed shut ahead of them. The whispers followed them in every direction. Finally, they found the exit. They burst through the broken doors into the night air, gasping like they had been drowning. When they looked back, the windows of the asylum glowed faintly with a sickly yellow light. And in one of them, the woman still stood, staring. Ali swore that her lips moved silently, as if she was saying, come back. The three friends never spoke of that night again. They deleted the footage. But the villagers claim the screams still echo from inside the Ridgeway Asylum. Some say, if you pass by after midnight, you'll see her at the window, waiting for someone else to step inside. So, tell me, would you dare enter a place like this, knowing you might not come back out?